Okay, trying this again. And hello?
Hi.
Nope, it's still not connecting to YouTube. That's weird. This is sort of what it was doing a few weeks ago. Or a month ago or whatever, but not quite the same. Anyway, well, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave the YouTube chat on screen for us so that we can see it. It won't go to the. It won't be on screen, but.
Okay. At least it's connected, right, and working.
Oh, I mean, that was never the problem. The problem is
The chat.
The problem is Restream isn't seeing it, which so that means it
Right.
won't embed it in the
Yeah.
video either.
Hate when that happens.
All right. Anyway, you were saying what was happening? What was happening? Oh, Safi.
So we found out, yeah.
Was glitching out basically, right? She was transforming into all the different people.
Mm-hmm.
And Max grabbed her.
Mm-hmm.
Which
oh, that's right.
Sure is gonna cause
It's gonna take them into some kind of crazy vortex where they figure everything out.
It's gonna cause a problem. So let's oh, here we go. Last outfit. We tried the duck one, right? And it didn't, and then we like immediately changed out of it in the last chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sneasels, you all right? Oh, poor Gimmicks over here sneezing her face off.
She's been sneezing a lot the past few days. I don't know what's causing this. Like if it's if she's having like an allergy problem.
Maybe she has a little cold.
Maybe, but it's been like this for I want to say 4 or 5 days now. I've been kind of paying attention because she gets like 1 or 2 sneezes isn't a bad deal, but like she's been getting into like sneezing fits. Have you noticed?
I only noticed one like actual
like bad one.
Couldn't like wasn't stopping for a while.
Yeah, maybe let's pull. I should grab that other pillow probably. Let's see here. What can I do? I'm gonna try to baby my legs a little because I'm afraid that if I do this, I might have trouble working tonight. So
okay,
I'm gonna try to do what I did the other night, which is kind of this situation.
All right, I'm gonna pick the duck.
It's just a little bit too tall.
Just because my recollection was, we tried
just
to pick the duck last time, right? And then immediately we had
changed clothes. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, right, because it because
we were wet.
Yeah,
it's kind of a silly thing.
Now it's dry somehow, even though we haven't gone anywhere.
Decoherence.
Is that what it says?
That's the name of the chapter.
Just a second. Let me get my fucking knee brace on. Or don't. That's fine. You can just crawl up under my chin.
It worked. I made it back to the night of.
Crawl up under my chin.
Sure. Storm's here too now. Maybe it's effortless. And if I'm
pregnant.
Okay, just a second. I'm trying to manage crazy over here, and her tail's gonna end up in this Velcro if I'm not careful. Okay, lady. Okay. All right. Hello.
that doesn't work.
Wow, okay. That was fun.
Why don't I push the correct button?
Jesus Christ.
Is it getting bad again?
No, I just needed Flonase this morning. I haven't used it yet. That's what I've said like 3 times. I need to get it. I don't have it. It's okay now.
Hold on.
Do you know where it is?
I assume it's on your table.
It's in my drawer. It's just a slow process getting well, you know? One of those things that sucks a lot. Getting well just takes a while, you know? Listen, ma'am. Okay. Thanks. What I need to do is just probably put it in my purse since I carry it everywhere when I switch rooms.
Where did I?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Just a second. I just want to make sure it doesn't happen again. Okay. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Here, then. Safi. The Overlook.
It's always an overlook. It can't just be normal.
Find her. That is our goal.
Yeah. But this isn't the real overlook.
Which Safi will be there?
The dead one?
The one that drank champagne with me out of a crappy mug?
Why wouldn't they have both done that? You know?
Or the one who hurt so many people? Even herself.
An owl.
God,
Hurt so many people.
this is just like before. Please. I didn't want any of this. I tried so hard to save her. But
Matt should know better. Honestly.
Fancy seeing you here.
Which Safi are you? Should we just come right out with it?
Yeah.
Which Safi are you? Am I even Safi?
Okay.
After all that?
One.
Holy shit! You really did it!
What?
Weather's worse than I remember it.
Storm followed me.
So did I, apparently.
I've never done that before.
Put it upside down.
I guess it's time.
Oh, this is it. You have to choose.
Do you understand what you're asking me to do?
You've already done it, right? At this point, it's just recitation.
Safia, I'm serious. This is too much.
Stop stalling, Max. You saw what happened. There wasn't any of me left. It was all Moses and Ben and Lucas and Gwen. It hurt so much. I hurt so many people. Help me fix it. Please.
Does that fix it though? Or does that just do it again? I mean,
Yeah, she would have to stop herself from trying to figure this all out again.
well, I guess it's not back in time. Technically. It's just from a different reality.
That's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. It feels good. Final.
So that's... Now you have to make the choice.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya. Or maybe the world is cursed. We just live in it.
Safi, that's
Poetry and bullshit? Yeah. I know.
you're so important to me, Safi.
God, you're such a cornball. Pull the trigger. Okay.
There you go.
No.
It's not gonna be that simple. This is the very beginning of the chapter.
Right, of course. Well, you know, you're still gonna have to make this decision.
She's gonna angrily shoot the tornado.
Oh shit.
It's like nuking a hurricane, right?
You know, I actually almost made that joke earlier.
Kind of making this up as I go.
I see.
But I'm not gonna make it.
Trying to keep Kramer off my back is like trying to shoot a bullet into a hurricane. That's what I was thinking.
Come on.
Huh. I went into it. Even though it was from the overlook. I walked right through a fence.
Magic.
How's this? Okay? Or bad? Is it Muppet hair?
No, it's cute. Uh-oh. Twin moons, Melinda.
Right, because it's both realities, probably. I mean, that's what's happening, right? They're crashing into each other. Does that mean the other Safi had this power? Jesus. I'm sorry I'm making all these terrible noises. I can't help it yet. Oh! Oh, it's the same one.
Okay, so looks like I'm not dead. And I'm in the North Quad. Small victories, Max. It's so quiet for a storm. Like, oppressively quiet.
Maybe everyone's hiding.
Safi? Safi! I'm not in the past anymore. Safi could be back to the way she was. I have to find her.
Oh, she pulled her into the past. They didn't say that.
Yeah, it was, because she did the whole, like, look at the photo thing from the first game.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't remember that part. I thought they just got pulled in a thing together. How does she have time to write all these journal entries?
Pew pew! The gun. It's cute.
Interesting. Safi is in a tux? or just a suit. God damn it. Is everybody buying this?
Years ago, Moses and I sat on that bench. For all that's happened since,
Except when.
it might as well be.
Where are you going?
I know she's close. I just have to find her.
What?
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 Who?
Please, I can't.
Diamond. Max, thank God. I walked out of the snapping turtle and then somehow I was
So it's
here.
fucking with everybody. Obviously. One's red.
You see all this too, don't you? The eye of the storm? I see it. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. But if things are weird now, they're only going to get weirder.
Mm-hmm.
That's not comforting. I wish Moses was here. I hope he's okay.
Come on, let's get inside. This storm is as bad as it looks. Maybe Safi and Moses found shelter.
Man, what a
Max,
situation.
I'm right behind you.
I know I'm messing with my hair a lot. It's something I do when I get nervous. I'm not telling Brian that. I'm telling anyone who might be watching and thinking I'm being rude. I'm not trying to.
You notice the lights are the same, like the moon.
Uh-huh. And, oh, yeah, I'm sure you're going to have to choose the red pill or the blue pill. Of course, what's the blue pill? Real, or...
Oh, I just want to zip around on this side to make
Just
sure.
in case there's nothing you're missing.
Is it an emergency? Yes. Unfortunately, it's one only I think.
What's going on? Where are you?
So,
Doesn't look like there's anything over here.
yeah.
I can't find you.
Hey! Luigi and Elsa.
Help me!
Which one's Luigi?
Let me have one win, please. Let Safi be in.
Well, you didn't shoot her, so she should be fine. It's everybody else you gotta worry about. You guys have powers. You're probably exempt from all this.
Exempt.
You know,
Definitely
yeah.
the fab. And Diamond is definitely not here.
This is like that scene in
Moses is?
the first game where like she was in the dorm.
Right.
Remember? And you'd open the door and you would be
Somewhere else.
somewhere else.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, exactly. I mean, that's what I was saying. It's gonna be like
They're just calling back everything here.
the same thing. Where you have to, like, solve puzzles to get to the next part.
I'm 95% sure that's Safi's brand. Why is Moses smoking them? Why is he smoking at all?
That's not him.
I thought Moses had the world's horniest grandma mug that night.
Mm-hmm. The world's horniest son.
That is a disquieting number of telescopes.
That's some money right there.
And they're all the same one, so that means that they're just like a bunch of realities worth of telescopes there.
Hey, Moses?
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're actually here to see.
Wait, what?
Have you seen Safi tonight?
Why would he ask that?
Eek. Why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now? So should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
What?
You're not making any sense.
Asteroid?
Are you trying to
When was that?
tell me something?
Is that what they were trying to see?
I think maybe he's being metaphorical.
Just trying to capture the perfect photo.
Hmm.
The perfect photo. The perfect photo.
Is that what the other guy said?
Hang on. Safi?
That took way too long.
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Safi, are you in there?
Max! Max, it's me, Moses.
Moses!
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
I don't know.
Go pet that cat.
I guess I'd...
Double exposure.
Strange.
That's where it finally is gonna make
This
sense.
feels... right.
Can I get the...
I know you're gonna need to do them. Him.
But that...
There it
Aha.
is. Yep.
Just Safi. Wait,
I
what
do
if I
it.
tried again, but double exposed the photo?
Finally.
There we go.
You can do it sideways so you can actually see him. Oh.
Max,
Hey, Doshi.
I bet if you said you would watch the movie, they
I
were
don't know.
you'd be like, no.
It's like Safi had locked me in a kind of, I don't know, a sarcophagus. I was trapped, but still protected somehow. And I could hear Safi. I could hear you.
It's pretty good.
Just outside of it,
Don't you think? It's too bad we didn't actually get to meet Maya, because like there's so much. It's like that one girl that died.
Oh no, they're gonna make a prequel to this one too?
I mean, maybe.
What did she say?
She was hurting, Max. That's all I could tell.
But you got all
Whatever
these
we did,
fucking
snap me
telescopes.
out of it.
What bank did you rob?
Or snapped her out of me?
Hmm.
Max? Max, where?
Well, that's not
I'm sorry.
realistic.
Safi?
Or ethical, I think.
Safi.
But it is a nice thought.
Well, for half the people that played the game,
You okay?
myself included, that's a
Choice
reality
you-
that doesn't exist.
That is a choice you already made.
I'm coming with you.
No, stay here. The storm. I've been through something like it
Who
before.
cares about the storm? This was about an asteroid.
Unreliable. Better if you sit tight.
That's true. But she can't go there and stay because it's two worlds. She's jumping back and forth into what seems to be her own body. She might be able to stay there, but then
Take care,
the
Max.
Max that comes to this world
See
would
you on
still
the-
not have Chloe.
Flip side.
Also, that may not be why it split. The realities. It may not be Chloe that did it. It may be something else.
Oh, hey, look at that.
When a door closes, a window opens.
So now she's in that building.
What? What?
There you go. Oh, is that why? Is that why you brought this up?
This isn't Caledon.
This isn't a.
This is
Did you
Black
spoil
Rock
us?
Academy.
Don't
Chloe
spoil.
was
No
shot
spoilers.
here. I listened to it happen.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with. Where'd you get that?
Oh.
What are you doing?
Chloe!
Come on, put that thing down! Don't ever tell me what to do. I am so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
It's her.
That was a nice little twist.
Maybe we are cursed. Cursed.
Maybe
to
we should have made her the
relive our
zombie
worst
again.
moments over and over again. I had a chance to save Chloe from this bathroom, from Nathan's gun. But to do that, I had to let Arcadia Bay get destroyed in a storm. I couldn't do that. I rewound time.
It was because you mentioned
Gave her up to
Chloe,
the
and
shot
this is going back to
second
that
time.
situation, that's all.
Well, joke's on you, Storm. If you don't think I play out this moment in my head every day, then you don't really know me.
But that's good, thank you.
Where is that coming from? This still isn't as funny as the artist thought it was.
Yeah, it is. It's so good.
Why? Oh, because it puts it in your face?
Yeah.
Even though it's too tall for some reason.
It's in one of these stalls.
Okay.
I used to look at this every day.
Because I didn't have a choice.
Max and Sophie? Not Max and Chloe? So, that's it then? We're done?
Sophie's cooler than you ever
Oh
were.
my god.
Cause she drives a Porsche?
Cause she has powers. This is so fucked up.
Oh, I see.
I would never.
The choice was what you chose for the last game. We chose that Chloe died.
Abraxas, the Vortex Club. Always someone trying to be on top. And getting hurt for it.
Damn, Max.
Okay, it's that one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Sure, but like, the whole point is that it's the trolley problem. Do you save one person because you care about them, or do you save everybody who cares about a lot of people? But yeah, it's not fair. That's the point. It isn't fair at all.
I'll
The trolley problem is not fair.
I'll chime in here on this. Like, for me personally, I mean, I know one of the things that was like a one of the things that was like a big deal about this game from a production standpoint is that they made the choice, I think correctly,
I mean,
that they
also...
were
Sorry, go ahead.
that they were going to honor either outcome
Right.
of the first story.
Right.
And the result of that, though, is that Chloe basically necessarily cannot be a part of this story then.
Right.
Unless you want to have just two completely divergent stories, which is
Right. It's still going to do
very
something.
hard.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know, like my personal feeling on this whole thing too, that like I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love the first game. It's one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, Brian has not only played it a bunch of times, and he did play through both endings.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
He's
I
watched
love that
so many
story.
streams of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal to me. So like, it's very that story is very near and dear to my heart. But I think the original developers, from what I understand, like the whole point of Life is Strange as a series was that it was to be an anthology series.
Correct.
With
Different
each,
stories. Yeah.
With each game being its own like self-contained story within a certain universe. Yes, like obviously, season 2, you know, references season 1, but like none of that
Changes the
none of that
story.
is critical to the story at all. It's not really part of it. And
So they respected that in this game.
I like that idea. I was actually a little. I mean, again, I love Max. I love Chloe. I love
You were a
that
little
story.
worried it was going to be that rehashed.
But I was kind of apprehensive about this because to me it feels like going back to the well, right?
It feels like it was over, though. It was over. The choice is made.
Right.
It's over. Like, that has to be over, because if it isn't over, then none of the choices that she made matters, right? So if we bring her back, that choice that Max made doesn't matter anymore, right? Because we're in a different time.
Well, that's another thing too
Also-
about like games in general. You know, it's like you have this. So many like story-based games have this sort of like perception of choice, but your choices
Belly
don't
rubs?
ever actually matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
Because this is about Safi. I mean,
Right.
it is. But also, I want to say something that's
Yeah.
like, let's think about real life and remove all the magic from it. But let's say Brian had this choice, right? Imagine now that Chloe knew that her being alive was going to destroy everything. If she knew that, she would want Max to make the decision to let her die.
I mean, that's
And
how that
she
game
did.
plays out.
She did. So like, if you, but if you and I had the same choice, I would want, no matter how much he loves me, I would want to die to make sure that no one else did. And he would have to respect that decision. Because it's disrespectful to go against someone's dying wishes, honestly, you know, to get what you want. So not only is it a trolley problem, but Chloe made that choice. You get to make the choice at the end, but Chloe did make that choice. And her choice was to save everybody else. So if you decide, and I mean, obviously, it's up to you because of your own feelings, but if you decide to choose Chloe after she said that she wants to save everybody, then you're being unethical. Like, and deep down, you're not with the real Chloe. You're with the version of Chloe, if you choose her. You're with the version of Chloe that never knew that any of this happened. And that's unfair to Chloe. Because she should be who predetermines her future, not Max. Wouldn't you agree? It's like a DNR, you know? If I write a DNR that's like, if I've been in a coma for 6 months, I don't want to be in a coma any longer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or like if I can't breathe on my own, or any of those kind of situations where it's like, you have to make that choice.
Well, Chloe. So
But
about
yeah, no, of course she's not coming back, like as the voice actress. But
about the voice actor, that that ship sailed a long time ago.
Right.
Like it's a different voice actor between season 1 and before
when they
the
went
storm.
back, yeah.
Like and that actually was a union thing.
But basically,
They were on strike.
But basically, the point is just that, you know, you love Chloe, but Chloe loves the town. She loves the people. You get to meet all of these people. You get to meet her, you know, her parents. You get to meet all these people that did love her, but she loved them too. And she chose. She got to choose. She gets to choose. So yes, you can choose that other ending, but it's not actually being respectful to Chloe. It's being selfish to yourself. And so bringing Chloe back in the situation when you chose the town or not is still not giving her autonomy.
I always felt like and this is like just my personal read on it, but I always kind of felt like
You were meant to choose the good ending. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
Yeah, that you were. If you look at, if you look at the original game, and if you actually watch both endings, like the Save Arcadia Bay ending is a good, like 5 minute long cutscene.
And
Like
then-
there's a lot going on there, that kind of ties up all of the story threads and is it feels like a complete ending, and it feels like an ending. Like
right,
I don't need more story.
right.
As much as I
you still-
like those characters,
You still live there. You still have to go to school there. You still have to be around all of those people that would just be gone.
right. As much as I love those characters, like I don't have any more questions. It's done. It's over. The other ending where you save Chloe is like 30 seconds or
Right,
45
it's
seconds.
like, okay, you did
it's
the
like
thing, all
they get in a
right.
car and they leave. And like, yeah, you kind of, I mean, it doesn't really wrap anything up, and you kind of, I mean, it does hold it open for it's like, well, what is Max and Chloe's future together?
Right.
Which and
is sweet. I mean, it's a sweet like thought. To
Yeah.
do that, to get what you want, and you do get the choice to do it again. So it's not like you don't get the story.
Again, and Dasha, what you're talking about right now, as far as like this one being the weakest, I'm not. I don't know. Well, since I haven't quite gotten to the end of this yet, I'm not sure. I haven't decided 100% how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
But my biggest thing too is I actually kind of tend to agree with you on that, in that regard.
But it'd be really hard to
in
do.
that only in that here I am in the final chapter of this game,
Mm-hmm.
and we're getting to like the climax of the story, and
and it's the same story.
I am still feeling, I'm feeling two things, both of which I felt at the very beginning of this, which is, number one, this isn't a story that I needed.
right. It's not. It's like the same story.
And number two, exactly, this is a story I've already seen. Like
Right. It should
this
have been
isn't
something else.
This isn't surprising at all. This
Right.
This
It
is
shouldn't have
going
been the whole
exactly
town's going to be destroyed.
the way that it does. This feels like Star Wars Episode 7.
Right. Where it's literally just a rewrite.
Where it's like we just did it. It's kind of new characters, and the kind of same thing happens. Now, the thing I will say, True Colors felt like that a little bit, but because it's all completely different characters, it's a little bit more interesting,
Right.
to me. This story, if I didn't have an attachment to Life is Strange as a franchise, I probably would not really care for this game that much.
Right.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong.
But
I don't think it's bad.
also, here's the thing: if you hadn't played Life is Strange, you might like this game.
That's true.
For the
It's
story.
possible.
Especially for whatever is going to happen.
It's possible.
Like if you hadn't played this, and there weren't like 7,000 references to Chloe, where it would be confusing because you don't know actually what happened.
Yeah.
I think it would be this would, if it had been a separate story, then it would have been a better game. But obviously they wanted to bring Max back, and they wanted to tell more of her story because everybody loved it.
Yeah.
And that's part of it too.
The second game, so like Life is Strange Season 2,
So I haven't seen any of that one.
I think it's fine. It's I think I'm, and it's been a long time since I've played it now. I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the original game, of course, and of course it's completely different characters.
Right.
The story is kind of, the story is nice. I thought my recollection of it though is just there were several like contrivances
So in the in
plot.
Before the Storm, is Max in it? So Max is in it, but like,
Max is not in
oh,
Before
okay.
the Storm.
So in Before the Storm, the person has a power though, right?
No, that's
Oh,
that's
it's
the other
just a
weird thing.
regular game. Like, there's no magic.
So there is no magic.
Okay.
Chloe's the game mechanic that they create is basically Chloe argues with people,
Oh, I see.
and you win arguments is basically how that works
By
just talking.
just talking. to
Yeah,
them
you
and
just
learning.
it's just the pick the right dialogue thing.
And how do you just go back and fix it if it
No,
fucks
no,
up?
there's nothing supernatural about it at all.
Okay, so you
So
just get
you do it,
different endings depending
you
on
do
how
it or you
learn.
fail.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
And that's so basically unlike
Gotcha.
yeah.
That makes sense too. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like I do feel like the destruction of Arcadia Bay was the choice you were meant to take, but also like they understand people are people and people are gonna choose, what they think is
Right.
best. But also it's a video game, so like it's one of those things where it is just a story and you just get to feel how you feel, and that's a good thing. But also, like, I just believe that from an ethical standpoint, looking at this realistically, as a human being, the choices that we made in the game, that Brian made, I played this with him through, I think, the first time. I didn't play it, but you know what I mean.
Can I put you back in?
In just a moment. Okay. I was just trying to be done with this. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I guess so. What I was trying to say though about season 2, the story with the brothers, which is a different game than Before the Storm,
Yeah, he's being baby.
is just that there felt like there were a few too many contrivances in that plot that kind of took me out of it.
Gotcha.
Where it's just like, thing happens, causes bad shit, but that thing didn't need to happen, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like kind of like the
I
thing
didn't see that. So.
right, but kind of like the thing that you are always talking about in stories where it's like, if these people would just fucking talk to each other,
Right,
this
it's
wouldn't have been a
stupid,
problem,
right? It's dumb,
right?
right?
Uh,
Like TV shows where the entire point of like every single fucking sitcom is that nobody talks about their real feelings,
Right.
and like that's gotten, I think, better over the years. Like where people are a little bit more emotionally intelligent, but it's like every sitcom is based around the fact that people just lie to each other. They don't tell each other how they really feel. And when they finally do, when they get them together or whatever the fuck happens in these stories, then immediately in the next season, they take them apart again because they have to, because that's the only tension they've built. They haven't built any true connections
Yeah.
that last,
So, but I will say that to me, I think one of the reasons that I love
The cop, yeah, agreed. They shouldn't have pulled him out. He was good.
one of the reasons that I love the original game as much as I do is because of the emotional impact that it has.
I think, actually, I feel like Moses should have been there for more of it. Because in the original, Chloe is helping her solve a murder, and Moses is basically Chloe. They were like best friends, and they loved each other. They dated for a little while. So, like, Moses should have been in it more, like traveling with her, doing things with her, instead of just being there to help out every once in a while. Because it kind of diminishes, it downplays how important Safi is to Moses.
But what I was gonna say is that, like, one of the reasons, actually, the main reason that I love the original Life is Strange game
Especially
as much
that
as I
scene
do,
where you go back.
yeah,
Yeah.
is because of the emotional impact that it has.
Right.
And I will say that if you
I was looking for this the whole time.
given that, if I was going to like rank these games, based on emotional impact, I would say Life is Strange 1, and then
I don't know. Yeah.
probably True Colors, maybe Season 2. Season 2 is actually the one I've played the least, so I don't remember as much about it. But and then Before the Storm, unless you're just talking about Before the Storm, the DLC, Farewell. Fuck, that one wrecked me. Because that's the scene between Max and Chloe, like, in the past.
I remember that.
Yeah. And to me, like, that's the highlight of Before the Storm for me.
Right. Getting to see Chloe.
Right, was the, getting to see the Chloe that,
Didn't die.
yeah.
Belly rubs. Belly rubs.
And then this one, I would put this one honestly at the bottom as far as emotional impact.
So far.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
You don't really get to bond with Safi either. That's
this
the
is-
other part of it, is you bond with her for like 2 minutes and then she's gone.
this is going to be a heavy lift. I mean, like, the original game had me, you know, it had me in tears probably at some point in every chapter, you know.
Yeah.
And this one, and I think it's this one, the reason it's not that emotionally impactful, like you said,
You don't get to know Safi.
the character, like,
You
they-
fall in love with Chloe, basically. Sorry, go ahead.
right. We know Max, but we only know Max from before, and we're not learning a ton about her, and we're
Right.
not learning a ton about anyone really. So I'm not like super invested in any of these characters.
Right.
And the story,
You don't learn much about Moses
and
at
the
all
story is following all of the beats of the original
without
game.
giving you the
So it's
emotional
like
impact.
I kind of know how it goes.
Right.
So it's not like, it's not surprising me at all or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not trying to, like, same like you were saying earlier, I'm not trying to be a hater here.
Right.
I don't hate this game. I think the game is fine.
But it doesn't have the impact.
It just,
You don't get to form an emotional bond
It
with
is-
anyone. Just Moses, maybe a little.
it is missing the part of the original game that made it so special.
So good, yeah, so good, and yeah, because you really do. Not only do you develop a bond with Chloe, you get to go back and see the situation where she's suffering and all of these things that draw you closer and closer to Chloe. There's none of that in this game.
Yeah.
You get to learn about Gwen, you get to learn about the guy and his son, but you don't ever meet him. You get to learn a little bit about Moses. Honestly, I think there's just too many characters because they had to do that to make you think who killed who, right?
I guess. Yeah.
Like the mother, the whole situation with the mother is weird because like Safi and her mom don't get along, and now we know why.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's because of Maya. But we don't even learn about Maya until halfway through the game.
So here's another thing too, is I think part of it too is
Yes, I love you. You don't have to look at me like that.
I will give him this much. I do
Blinkies.
kind of like this power.
Yeah.
Um
It's a cool concept for sure.
I think this power is the closest they've come.
I do not like Max. Go ahead though.
I think this power is the closest that they have come to kind of capturing sort of the uniqueness of Max's original power.
Also, like, Max doesn't have like a hero's journey. Max doesn't change very much. She doesn't go from like selfish to kind. She doesn't go from, she doesn't have a hero's journey. She's just a placeholder for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so the hero's journey is your choices and how you feel about it, which is very different to a lot of stories.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I agree. I do agree with you. I'm honestly kind of indifferent about Max. as a
well, I
character.
mean, that's kind of the point too.
But especially in this game, I mean, I was more attached to her in the original game than I.
And
am
of course,
in
we
this one.
only like her because she's in this game,
Right.
And we knew her from before.
But again, like I said,
But she's insufferable.
I think she's the only
To
thing
me.
that's really holding this.
The game together.
Yeah.
Yeah, the points. Yeah, she's holding the plot together, but the plot is, this person died, that we are supposed to think that she cares about a whole lot, but we didn't see that. We didn't see any of it. Whereas we saw her develop the relationship with Chloe.
Anyway, all I was the end of what I was saying though is, I think this is the closest that they've come of all of the games to kind of capturing that whole
Concept of the decision making.
the uniqueness of the power.
Right.
Because like the time rewind thing was, I mean, I'm not saying that no story has ever used something like that, but
Yeah, we've even played some stories that did that.
but
yeah.
certainly, they fleshed that out, and it created a game mechanic that was fresh.
That other Don't Nod game that we played, I think, is a little bit better than this one. The parkour game. That wasn't Don't Nod, but yeah.
You mean Remember Me?
I thought that game was, pretty good.
It
Story-wise.
Yeah. I mean, it was more of an action game though, so the story.
Well, of course, but
kinda
at
took
the
a
end,
backseat.
you fight this monster basically that is, it's kind of, there's a lot of stuff happening there.
Yeah. But anyway, all
And
I'm
you
saying
change.
is,
Your character changes.
yeah, all I'm saying is that, that rewind power, it created a game mechanic that felt fresh. It felt interesting.
Right,
It was very fun to play that. Then when we get to Before the Storm, of course, Chloe doesn't really have a power, so
Right.
you're relying on just the story, which it was a good
You're
story.
basically just doing a, choose your own adventure
Right.
story.
It's a good story, and I enjoyed it, but it doesn't have. It's a lot closer to like a traditional adventure game, where
Right.
you just kind of you go around, you talk to people, and you make a few choices, and the story unfolds. It didn't have a real like unique element to it. Season 2 was basically a telekinesis power.
Yeah. I remember watching the beginning of it and
It-
I tuned out.
It's fine, but again, not especially like unique.
Impactful.
Right. True Colors is really just kind of I was again, let me be clear. I actually really enjoyed True Colors, and I streamed that. It's on my channel. But from the beginning I was just like, this power is just empathy.
What's the power?
She can see other people's emotions.
Oh, I see.
And I'm like, this power is just empathy. Like, it's amped up empathy, to make it very obvious, but it's like,
Sure.
it's not really
and the thing about empathy is a lot of empathy
Power.
comes from being able to be hyper vigilant about what people are, just how they're emoting.
yeah.
Did Lucas look like a Pixar villain?
Yeah, a little.
A little, but also so did Vin a little.
They
They make Vin seem like he's gonna be a really bad guy because he runs Abraxas and stuff, but he's actually really mild.
the story, well, they're trying to put him in the, well, anyway.
Well, they tried to put everybody in that. Yeah, but go ahead.
Lost Records, yes, I have heard about it, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's from the original studio, that
Don't
made,
Nod?
yeah, that's from Don't Nod, yeah, I'm very much
that
looking
song.
forward to it. I think Deck 9 is fine.
Here,
I think Don't Nod are better storytellers.
I think he wants slap.
So
Okay, Flashy, do you want to sit with Mama?
anyway, let's get back here.
Yeah, let's do it. That was a good place to take a little break and talk, though, because things are about to go crazy.
Lucas, I have to get down there.
Okay, how's that? Is that what you wanted? I know you like sitting there.
Oh, Joyce. The two whales also beats whatever they're serving at Caledon.
Why is it grayed out though?
This is such a fancy school. I bet the food is amazing.
Cat. Who's Cat? Oh, the cat.
Yeah, yeah.
Did we not name the cat? I got pets and a blanket to sleep on.
Centuries. Oh, it's just literally like a
Oh
cat.
no. You have a lot going on, but I have nothing going on. Nothing in my tummy, nothing in my bowl. Yeah, we did name the cat. Okay.
Especially since you're so used to it. Her voice.
Getting blocked by a cat is...
This customer has blocked you.
Miso, that's right. You did name it.
Oh, Kate. You deserved better friends than the
He's
ones you
gonna
were
go
stuck
bother
with.
Gimmick. I saw him
Better than
watching
me.
it earlier.
Really looking out for me. It's nice to know at least one kid here at Blackwell isn't a jerk.
Oh my gosh, this is like Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joyce. Oh, everybody's mad at her.
Mom and Dad. Blackwell Academy? That was forever ago. And what's wrong with my phone? Why can't I respond?
Oh, help him, help him.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
I thought
Oh, he
he's
was just scratching. I thought he was like,
No, he's just scratching, being a goofball. Victoria, hey Max, I know you're a jealous bitch with no artistic vision or taste, but that doesn't mean it's okay to take my camera.
what?
You got 24 hours to give it back or I press charges and Daddy will take everything. Only warning you because I love you and I know you're broke. But that's no excuse to fuck with Victoria Chase.
What?
Let's catch up later.
Did you ever steal her camera? I don't think that happened.
I don't recall that happening.
Did
either.
she even have a camera? I don't know.
Yeah, she did, for sure. It was super fancy. I remember that.
Oh, right. She was in the class with her, the photography class. Oh, she had a crush on the teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's so afraid to do that
In
in general.
Yeah, so, what do you call, season 2 is definitely not 1, but 2, but, like, the player character's, male, and then in a kind of a twist, his younger brother, is the one that actually has powers. So
Okay.
in that game, you don't even have the power. Like, the player doesn't have the power.
So
It's
he
his brother.
controls it.
Yeah, that's another thing that I felt kind of like, that kind of took me out of that game, because a lot of it was just kind of like you bossing your brother around a lot. And it wasn't, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, anytime, and if there's any inclusivity, people get mad about it, except everyone likes it when women get together, so it's like a double standard.
Thank you for eating my cookie, girly.
God damn it. I'm just trying to be comfortable, and I can't. I'm in pain.
Tastes like cat spit.
What?
Hmm.
Does
She
it?
was eating my cookie.
Does it taste like cat spit?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't know. I don't actually know what cat spit tastes like, but take a leap of faith
That's Gimmick.
and
The other
trust
one
in
is
yourself
Flash.
this Friday. Yeah, the one you saw up here, the orange one is
That's
Flash.
Flash.
The one that's down here is Gimmick that you can't really see.
Yeah.
I would pick her up, but she hates that.
Well, yeah, it depends on what you're doing, but yeah.
But, hey, Warren. Hey, Mad Max, where are you hiding? Tried to drop off those rad decap for days DVDs. Oh,
Yeah, because you used to show her horror, like zombie sci-fi movies.
they were super cool, like you said, the way the one guy slashed through 5 heads at one time. This whole black text on a gray box is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Don't ignore me, whatever, I'll stop by your door. Okay. Okay. Amusingly, I'm actually wearing Warren's shirt right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Schrodinger cat shirt.
Cece and me Milo. Oh,
I have to get down there to Lucas.
Sheba named Sir.
We have one more cat, Creedmoor,
Read
that
more.
is not in here right
He'll
now.
come visit after a while, probably.
I swear, any other day, a tree blossoming in a bowling alley would be the weirdest shit I'd seen that day.
Oh yeah, the fucking bowling alley. So there's like some stuff with Safi and that, but even that is just whatever, you know? Just doing something together.
Oh, here's a jump point. Go.
Fuck you.
Wait, it says, what are you looking for?
And then
And then in the other world it says, go fuck your selfie. Great. Amazing. Dat callback, eh? So, this is here. Does that...
Red and blue.
Oh,
You're on the red side now.
there's all of, what's his name's binders.
Jefferson's sick
Yep.
photos. One binder for each girl.
Yeah, I noticed them there. Backroom doors. So can you not open that in one of the realities, I assume?
Yeah, I guess so. Or wait.
Oh, it's just closed in the other one. I think you gotta walk through that door. So if
Probably.
you try to open it, it's gonna be... Wait.
Oh, the dark room
Door
door.
of
Whoa, fuck.
I can never forget it.
So you're gonna have to go in there the other way, I bet.
Can you open it?
You try.
What's this guy?
I don't want to look at this. I don't.
Oh,
Those are the photos.
yeah.
Well, look at... Yeah, you might want to look at the rest of the area first, but yeah, that's cool.
Oh, you think there's...
Oh, just in case, like, because you're like... Oh, you already did. You already did. You looked at the blossom and
Go
everything.
fuck
You're good.
yourself. Never thought I'd hear that again.
I'm sorry, Flashy. Is he crying about the box, maybe? He may have had to go to the bathroom. Maybe that's why he was scratching over there. I think he's a little bit scared of the litter robot still. Hi, baby. I'm sorry.
So you can't open it.
I'm sorry that you're sad. You want to sit with Mama? That's all I can offer right now. You want some brushies? What's that? Yeah, some brushies. Is that better?
So if we go in
I can
here
offer
now...
that. I forgot I have my brushie.
Oh, look, it's all those little toys.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Okay,
Okay, so-
one neb is cute. Kinda. One. Kinda. This is not that.
Squeeze it.
Oh boy. Do I really want to?
Love ya. Love
Yeah,
ya.
you do.
Oh, you want to stun lock. Okay.
I told you this place was the portal to hell. Behold, a devil.
Jesus.
Have I played Heavy Rain? I have not.
Okay, ready? Give me brushies.
Still busted. I'm not getting down this way.
Brushies so much. Is that helpful? Does that make you feel better?
Is there another,
Jump point.
yeah.
Wait, can you walk down those stairs now? No.
No.
You know what? I bet you have to go into the other reality.
Right, but the
And
door's closed.
You can't open it,
That
it
ladder
said.
is still here in the other.
There was an
door.
open button. Didn't you see?
Yeah.
And it didn't work?
Yeah, she tried, and
Okay. Well, we gotta figure out something then. So... Do you have to do the parkour?
I'll have to get out another way.
Okay, so we'll have to do it that way again. We just missed something, that's all.
oh, that's right.
You have
She
to get
used
out the way you came down. Yeah, you
the-
didn't have stairs.
She
You have
used
to
the
change
ladder
realities.
to get up here.
Yeah, you have to change realities to do it.
In the beginning of the game.
Well,
But-
so, yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna have to do, is like parkour your way down there. Since that's the blue reality. You didn't come through the window, though.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you did?
She put a ladder up to get
No,
up
no,
here.
I thought she put a ladder up and then went around to the stairs and then came up that way.
Okay.
So yeah, you just go to the stairs. And what did it say? Okay.
Still busted. I'm not getting down this way.
So, is there a reality situation? Do you have to build something to get out? Wait. What does that say? On the wall to the right? There's something written all over it. Just look at the wall.
Oh. He is selling you for parts.
Okay. So, go past. Can you get past those dolls? Okay, so go back,
So it's something going on in here.
right, to the red reality.
I have to get down there to Lucas.
Can you break that window?
No.
No. She's gonna give you a hint at some point. Alright, so you have to go into that other area.
So we got to switch.
Right.
But then, what are we doing here? Oh, this is gimmick. Here.
She goes. She's been sneezing right in Brian's face.
Yeah, it's great. I love
Alright,
it.
so go back in there. We'll figure it out. Look at the whole wall this time.
I can't go back in there because the door's closed.
I know, but you're gonna have to switch.
Oh, okay.
Go back in there, read the whole wall. Not the whole wall, but there has to be, I bet there's something different in there. Can you go up into the rafters? No. So the wall is on the right, too. It's probably all the same stuff, but... Wait.
Cast my spells.
Wait, there.
What? Wait, where?
There's more words.
I know, I'm trying to read them.
Oh.
I can't, but again, we're talking about black text.
Can you hold on to that thing?
I can't. It just happens while it's transitioning.
I will cast my spells, go closer to it. And I can.
Yep.
Oh, you're too...
He's
Wake
selling
up.
you for parts.
Wake up. I cast my spell. I call her back. Can you open up your phone again? In this reality? Okay. Can you go to the other one? The other reality and look at your phone?
Same.
Okay. Oh, at least you can read them now.
Yay, that's nice. No internet connection.
Makes sense, okay.
Oh.
There it is. It's this fucking table.
It can't be anything but that.
No.
I can't. I was 18.
Man, that took forever.
Jefferson trapped me in that chair.
I see. It didn't have a thing on it.
I'm not 18 anymore. So this is what it's gonna take. Oh God, I can't move.
I knew you were special.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Sophie. Yes. I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image.
Holy shit. Didn't Jefferson say that to me?
Right button. What does that do? No?
I had so many dreams about this thing. I think I can feel him looking at me through that. Staring at this makes my head hurt.
All right, so I guess we're just supposed to left and right, struggle our way out of here.
But also, the things on the table you didn't look at. You should look.
I did.
Oh, did you grab them?
I can't grab them.
Okay.
Just listen, do you? If you had
I thought you could grab the card
coming,
if you fell over. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
You, Jefferson.
Back and forth.
I don't want to look at this.
Okay, look at this. Okay, you already did. Okay.
Yeah, so I think we just have to squirm
Yeah.
our way free first. There we go.
No. No. Never again.
Come on, Max. Certainly you've had therapy by now. Maybe she didn't.
She's been on the road.
She hasn't done. Maybe she hasn't done shit.
Once is all you get.
Changes.
There's
Hey!
the ladder.
Time to get the hell out of here. Still here. Thank God.
Hey, little man. That's on your
Hi!
side.
How are you doing? Oh, that's good. That's nice. This is our first playthrough.
Still need to get to Lucas. If not for Safi that day, that would be my headstone. And now I have to return the favor.
Not gonna lie, it'd be a pretty cool
Gonna
headstone.
blast everything again.
It's even more magnificent down here.
Yeah, you already had this power by the time you were here.
So we were.
Is there a jump point in here? I bet
I
there
don't.
is.
I don't see one yet.
It's even more magnificent.
Oh,
down
there we go.
here.
Is that okay?
Oh, I know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna
Yeah.
have to go.
Redo everything with Safi.
No. We're gonna have to go
Even
around
more
to back. Oh no, there's the
magnificent
jump
down
point.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you can get through.
So we
That's what you had to
actually
do before.
just had a conversation.
Yeah.
With
If you go back a little bit, there's a great long conversation after this.
about how we're feeling about this game.
What happened to you, Thomas?
Looks like an axe. Parallel worlds, he's split in the head. Oh, it's Lucas.
Maya's memorial tree. What the hell is it doing here?
In the dark, we labored,
Bottom line, I like it,
and in the daylight,
but I mean, it is not.
disappeared,
I don't like it as much as I like.
Oh,
the
you're
original
gonna
game.
have to save him too.
sweating
You're gonna have to save everybody from
Quiet,
her.
from
Lucas.
dreams.
I almost don't want to fix him.
Seawater
I don't want to fix him.
lips.
We gaze at each other.
I mean, he
In the
didn't kill
windowless
her.
box.
I mean, technically he did, but you know what I mean.
It is flight or fight. Never forgive.
Lucas, it's me. It's Max.
But there are no bells,
He's not even aware of you.
doors, or windows. Only his face. A mirror. And I feel a forgotten hope.
Let's take his picture. That'll help.
I mean, that's the power at this point. It's just double exposing everybody.
Smile, Lucas. Maybe double exposing the photo again? It worked with Moses.
Right. But now you're somewhere else.
Oh, it's Cool Borders Deck 9? I'm not really familiar with Deck 9 from anything except Life is Strange, honestly.
Sorry, we're on YouTube too. You can't see the chat because it's all fucked up.
I thought I was dreaming. Sophie was there. What the shit is this place?
Oh, he's
What the shit? Amazing.
Stay put, okay? It's dangerous out there.
from the last Starfighter.
Oh no, you're fine. You can stay wherever you want. I'm just saying that like
We're having an issue, so if you
Twitch
talk,
people and YouTube people can't see each other.
other's chat.
We can see both though, so you know.
There is a restream problem.
My work here is done.
I hope. Uh-oh. Of course not.
Is it you?
Reggie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm not.
Max, what the hell is happening?
I'm not sure. It has to do with time. A time vortex that manifests in a storm. Ugh.
Time vortex.
This one shouldn't be time.
Fuck, you're right. I remember Safi being shot, and I remember seeing her around campus. And last night I
Both
was
realities?
with Diamond and the turtle, I think. And I also sat there alone and watched you make out with Vin.
Reggie.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. You're a little bit scared about that.
Just stay here, okay?
I know
I'm
you
going to
want
fix this.
spinnies.
Yeah, Dashi, I do like the style.
This
generally.
Safi.
I love you, mister, and I'm sorry.
Isn't it?
You want
This
more
is
brushies?
her pain.
You want more brushies?
What we did to her.
Yeah, you can do that. You can
Vin.
rub.
I don't think Safi blames you for...
No. You're right. She doesn't. She was in my head back there, and
Only thinks about Maya.
she doesn't think about me.
Vin is bi, I'm pretty sure.
Two Safi.
Because, like, he hits on Max the entire time, the entire game.
Universes, and
And he had a thing with
I
Moses for a
care
little while.
if I
Yeah,
live.
same.
or die.
Or the win. Yeah, he's a cutie.
You know, I was in love with her. Or I thought I was.
Two realities.
Maybe you should focus on what's in front of you.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm going to fix this. Trust me.
I do. I do trust you. Be careful, Max.
Now what? Alright, can we leave?
Yep. Time to GTFO.
Where's it gonna take us? Oh, you...
Leave.
Wait. You like it? You want more?
Okay. Out of the frying pan and into the turtle, I guess.
Amanda,
Amanda!
are you okay?
No.
I don't know. Weird shit at the turtle is someone flipping the paintings or the bathroom key going missing, not this.
Oh, Gwen. Oh, she's fucked up.
Max, what is this storm? Why is Gwen out there, and why are you not also freaking out?
Look. Go get yourself some water or a beer.
I wonder why some people are exempt from being basically poltergeisted, I guess.
I don't
Not
think
know what it's,
Gwen
get
entirely
possessed.
knows she's outside.
Did Safi
A way to get close enough.
Ever have to meet be her? Yeah, that's what it is. It's people she's been before, I bet. She's definitely been Lucas and Vin.
Chloe. God, Chloe.
And Moses,
I'm
I
sorry
think.
for everything. But I'm also so tired of being sorry.
No matter what happens, and no matter what happened, you will always be amazeballs to me. You wanna come sit? Come sit? Go talk to Gwen, I guess.
Thought I'd be used to this.
Where is this?
Hotel room. Maybe? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least the motel is new. Jesus. My first journal entry from when I got accepted to Blackwell. July 10th. All those years ago. If only I'd known how much my life would change. Even if I were hungry, I'd rather just wait till I'm back in the snapping turtle to eat.
Hot plate.
On tonight's motel mishaps, Max tries to make a grilled cheese. Accidentally commits arson.
Is it arson if it's an accident?
Chloe's lockpicking set. Feels like her way of looking out for me, even when she's gone.
We know this is hard, but can you confirm that this is your daughter, Zoe?
Wild that my baggage is such an on-the-nose
Zoe.
metaphor. That's why Safi is the poet, not me.
Purple hair before she was shot.
I think it's just a TV show. I don't think that's integral to the
got it.
story.
Maybe. In this reality, is Chloe
Just how I
seeing
like
Zoe?
Tall, shady,
Could be.
and not too bright. That can't be the right time.
It's on the other table.
What does it say? Ex. Does it say ex-girlfriend?
Yep. So this reality must be Zoe.
Gut shot? Just, like, who put this here?
I think that's what's going on here.
I'm Dr. Maple, the medical examiner. We know
Watercolor.
this is hard, but can you confirm that this is your daughter?
Ah, yes. The famous mountains of Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah. They have real artists work on this, like good artists work on this.
A few days before she was
Right.
shot.
I think that's it, because you don't have a jump point. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Look at everything.
Doesn't seem like anything's different.
Look at the TV.
I know I'm close.
Okay.
Have to keep going.
Tripod?
It's past time for me to get a new one, but we've been through so much together.
The medical examiner. We know this.
No escape, huh? Buddy, that's the story of my life.
Zoe is blonde.
Zoe is blonde.
Listen.
Not.
Appears she dyed her hair purple.
Yeah, it's just repeating.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Maybe this will take me to Safi.
Maybe this will take me to Safi. If only she talked like that to
Don't
actually
worry,
other
Safi. I'm coming.
Same room,
Is this the same room?
but now it's Zoe.
No. This is where I stayed in Santa Fe. I think.
So you can still look at this, but I wonder what's...
Much as I could use a hot meal, I think I'll stick with cold cuts.
I know, honey.
If Chloe could see me now, breaking into bowling alleys and whatnot. Convenience and sadness of my profession, of my entire life, fitting in a single duffel bag. Blameless. God, I wish that were me.
The book in this one?
Mm-hmm. A scandal that rocked a community.
You didn't have to put on your red dress for me.
Roxanne. Oh, sorry.
Different.
He's really captured this sleepy seaside vibe here. As far from Santa Fe as it gets. If you told me in high school the one constant in my life would be this tripod, I'd have
So,
guffawed.
the bag.
Guffaw.
The bag.
Just so you know, the more you say no escape, the more I'm going to try.
I looked at it while you were looking
Oh,
at the cat.
The convenience
No, that's fine,
and
honey.
sadness of my profession, of my entire life, fitting in a single duffel bag. Love having to only grab
Yeah,
one
he's sleepy.
thing if
Should
I'm
take a
leaving
nap.
in a
Can
hurry,
you hear it?
but
No.
It was a
if I
different.
wanna
It was
stay
a
a
different
while?
show.
Bruh.
hang
She's
on.
coming out of the bathroom.
Okay,
Ooh, did you blast the other one?
this is... Pretty sure this is that motel in Cleveland.
What? Oh, she's walking through different realities. That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that's what was happening before, but now she's gonna find different things everywhere.
You'd be
So-
proud of me, Chloe. The things I've learned.
Until the
I'm
things
proud of me.
happen, something's gonna change.
Love having to only grab one thing if I'm leaving in a hurry, but... What if I want to stay a while?
What's the book?
But what if I like the way my scars define me? Huh, Doc? What if they give me character?
She's gonna fall asleep.
God, I hope so.
Well, this lamp doesn't say anything.
Ex-girlfriend on the clock.
Damn. This painting actually feels like dreamland. I know how this is gonna sound, but that tripod taught me how to stand on my own.
So funny.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna be late to my shoot.
What? Oh, she's...
All right, Cleveland. After this shoot, I'm gonna nap till June. Maybe September.
Where to now?
So she's not... There's no Safi in this. She's just... Things are breaking down. So what's the book? Oh, it's painted on the wall now. Do you see? Everything's two-dimensional.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so tired.
Time of sleepies.
I didn't realize how tired I am until just now.
Time for nightmares.
Maybe if I lie down for a few minutes, all of these rooms will stop.
They're like, we need to put more music in this.
Feels so nice to rest. I wish I didn't have to get up for that shoot. Who was the client again? Or the location? That's the problem with
This reminds me of the way Ben was sleeping on the bed at our first convention.
much.
There's like 3 people on the bed with a bunch of
rooms.
camera stuff.
Really do start to blend together after a while. One big, amorphous blob of motels.
Can't say I've ever been to a motel with mini blinds.
I have. But I'm sure they did it for this effect. Oh, don't get mad because I'm making noise. Anytime I sing, he loses his mind because he wants me to only sing to him. Which is great because I'm a singer, so that works out. But look at him again, he's going to be out really loud.
I was just there. Sophie. This isn't right.
I got a double leave. I push the button again. Hey, at least the bed wasn't painted on the wall.
Fuck. How do I get out of here if I can't even open this door?
Did you blast this room yet? No. What else?
Oh, is this not even a real...
If
vault?
that door
Oh,
doesn't
you're getting
open,
more and more trapped in
swear
here.
I'm breaking it down. How do I get out of here if I can't even open this door?
You have to lay back on the bed. Oh, push. Oh, you're gonna have to do a quick time.
Let
Oh, yeah. Don't. Oh. How you gonna lockpick a piece of flat? Nothing. Painting.
Oh.
Can you lockpick a painting?
Back to the turtle.
Now that I've traveled to Purgatory and back,
Is that better?
I can finally see what's going on with
better?
Gwen. Better check on Gwen first, now that the patio doors are clear.
The cool looking turtle. Yeah, this is the snapping turtle
There it is.
bar.
So
There's lots of really cool art in this bar. And of course, if they said that it was done by like indigenous people, it definitely was.
Warn a girl first.
Sorry.
You disappeared and I don't know where you went.
I'm okay. And I promise I'll explain everything. Later. I should be able to reach Gwen now.
Good guess, I guess. Have you blasted anything? Ah, you're good anyway. You can. Ah, you gotta go to the bathroom, I guess, to talk to her. You gonna listen first? Oh, she's there. That's interesting.
She looks so content. I wish it were real.
Well, she definitely played her to sell drugs.
You, right?
Listen, I'm here to help you.
I adore you, but read the room, bud.
That's Sophie, all right. Hang on, Gwen. It's almost over.
no.
Max! Oh! Thank you. The tender, are you Lord? They were all... Sophie. They called me a fraud. A coward.
A coward for selling drugs?
I got you.
Amanda, you and Gwen stay here and take shelter.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Sophie's out there. Somewhere
Take
close.
shelter, because if this storm comes through, it's destroying everything, including this building.
She needs me. I need her.
Leave town,
Be
actually.
safe, yeah?
When am I not?
Why do I always gotta fall for the weird ones?
Is it safe to leave town? Yeah, I don't know, man. If you go the other direction, maybe? I'm pretty sure the town's not real anyway. You're just kind of like going between things.
Okay.
Always forget you're so huggy.
I was so fucking worried about you. When I couldn't see you anymore, I thought,
It got a little hairy.
So she was trapped in those bodies too.
Thank you, Max.
don't thank me yet. We still have to find a way out of this place. Or this
To find
time.
a way out of here.
Hey, I'm taking a minute.
all of that was pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Who needs all the king's horses, all the king's men?
I've got you to put me back together again.
There's no storm here.
You know, I was pretty cool. I accept fun and gratitude.
Consider yourself fond. Oof. So, any chance of everybody just forgetting I tried to rip out their soul?
Very likely, actually.
I've erased timelines before, but this time I think I assimilated them. Sorry.
What's that on her head?
Oh, you just assimilated the timelines.
Yeah.
On her
At
head?
least
No, there was like
That's
there's
what
like
it
a
feels
black thing hanging off her face. I think it's just a bad shadow.
Time travel, alternate universes, scraping together the broken pieces of your unstable friends. What else can you do?
Nosebleeds and migraines.
I don't know. Get a lot of nosebleeds? Migraines, too. This power involves a lot of ibuprofen.
What?
You just seem...
If there's another one of these games, they're working on it already.
extremely chill? Considering we're still stuck in a supernatural time storm.
It's the little things in life. Frappuccinos, movie marathons, chilling with your bestie in the void. Here's the thing. I'm glad you were here too. You know. But I just tore everybody apart into tiny little pieces.
We're almost there.
You didn't mean to.
Are you sure? I didn't not mean to. Maya isn't any less dead. Everybody I cared about still betrayed me. My mom.
Moses never did.
I'll never be different.
Even a little bit.
I think the best thing would be a clean break. I don't belong here.
Don't say that. Of course you do.
After the wallet girl died, what did you do?
I ran away.
She reminds me a little bit of an ex of mine too.
You're not like me, Safi. You're way stronger than I ever was.
Don't say that about yourself. You have it wrong. People like you and me, we don't belong at some B-tier liberal arts university with a bunch of washed-up bloggers ready to knife each other for tenure. We're fucking divine.
Come on.
And that means you are too.
The shit that we can do, gods can do that stuff. Or monsters.
Cool.
You can say whatever you want about the choices you made, but you aren't a monster. You're my friend.
I hurt people.
And I fixed it. We can fix it. Together.
Of course. Duh. That's why you're so confident. It figures the only person I can rely on is me.
Sophie, I don't...
Last piece of me, Max. It's in you.
Oh.
Why isn't it hurting me like it hurt everyone else?
She pretended to be her.
Maybe I
too.
trust you. Maybe it's more of your magic Max bullshit.
And is
I wish I could
huge.
Yeah.
figure it out.
Man, they fucked that up.
Sophie. This is maybe the least weird thing that's happened to me in days.
We should though, right? That's how we get out of here?
If I had to put money on it, yeah.
Selfies.
Probably for the best. We don't want you to get an infection or anything.
See you on the other side.
Because Safi is really honestly still in love with Maya. I mean, she's, you know, still getting over that whenever it happened. Also because that's not the kind of relationship they had. It's okay for them to be friends. It doesn't have to be
Sophia.
romantic.
Oh my god. Yasmin!
Oh, that's right. She shot her.
Everything is gonna be okay. Don't worry. Do you think you can get up? Can you... Sophie, help me!
Huh.
Clean break. Remember?
Maxine, don't let her go. It's okay. Sophie!
Storm's gone. Her mom has a giant hand too.
You do have a place here. People need you. I need you, Sophie.
Sophie?
I don't know her. I can be anyone, Max.
Bullshit. She wouldn't have done this after this.
I can be your new boyfriend.
She's forcing her to kill her.
I can be a cute girl at the bar. I can even be...
Sophie, stop it! It's real? I wasn't hallucinating? What are you? And what did you do with my daughter?
You can make her forget she saw that, right? Better yet, you can make me unshoot her. You have an instant undo button on life, Max. Why not use it?
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't, honestly. She saw a photo of her, but I guess she would have to
No,
know.
she has to meet her.
She has to meet her to know her, yeah.
They did explain that.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that's how it works, you don't know anything. There's always a price, Sophie. Always.
You're right. I've got a lot to learn. So teach me, Miss Caulfield.
What?
You said we could fix everything. Together.
Sophie. I can't. I have my life. Everybody.
I'm going to find other people like us. People with powers. I spent my whole life thinking I was the only one.
Wait, her whole life?
Knowing I could never tell anyone because they would look at me like that. But now there's you.
Interesting.
You and me.
So now it's just the X-Men.
Well, no, I don't. Certainly that's not what's going to happen. But like,
do. And who?
It's unfair to like
I'm a
make her.
silly little girl whose mom needs to show her how the world works. Because now, it works, however I want it to.
Why'd she go from being sad and upset to this?
Stay
It doesn't
here.
make sense for her character.
Your job, your life, whatever irresistible glory Caledon can offer you. But I have to know. When I come back, are you going to stand with me, Max? Are we in this together?
Sure, Professor X.
Or is everything you said in the storm just words?
Here's the big choice. We don't know what's going to happen this time, but we know she has somewhat nefarious plans.
I mean, she didn't make a very compelling argument.
Also, like, she was just a completely different person in that.
Right?
It was like, why was
Exactly.
everything in the storm true? And it's like, sure, but what's happening to you right now? Why did they suddenly change her entire attitude about it? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't.
This has to be part of the, like, whole testing thing.
All right.
I'm so glad you're okay, Sophie. And I'm happy you don't feel alone anymore, but I know what happens when you just use your powers without thinking. I want to get out of jail free card.
Not to mention the giant vortexes.
Okay, Max Caulfield.
Be seeing you.
Can she double exposure her? Also, why would she become her? Oh, because she's dead. No, she's not dead in this reality. What? Okay, whatever. Bad plot. Probably telekinesis. Only because I'm lazy and I don't want to get up on that. I wish I had like a tiny bit of telekinesis. Like I could just shut the door from the bed. Although switching realities would be more in line with like my weirdness.
Whoa, that was abrupt.
I'll give him the cat. Uh-oh. Already spoiled. Wanna do what? Is she gonna tell everybody? Yeah, I probably can't play that game because of, like, my migraine and side issues, but Brian can.
Which game?
Stray.
Ah, yeah.
I heard it's really sad, though, so I would never play it. I don't play any games if there's a possibility of an animal dying or something. There was more. Amanda? Oh, no, I see. Never mind.
No.
Me too.
Oops.
Why would anything have affected Abraxas? Also, what other groups are there? So it's been a whole week.
Yeah.
Get off the internet, no one wants you here. Yeah, seriously.
Classic Yasmin, playing it close to the chest.
Aha, get it?
Close to the chest.
Brian never watched that show,
Which one?
Walking Dead,
It's true, I didn't.
so he'd probably not be interested in it. You know, I just realized you probably can't see that.
I do like the Telltale games, though. I've considered it.
How much time do you think is left in this?
Not much, I would say.
Yeah. I might have to rest before work. God, I've been so tired.
No more lies.
Must be
No
the
more hiding.
antibiotics, too. Helping.
They're all waiting for me at the Snapping Turtle.
Oh, combined.
I don't think there's another world to
Oh, the
cross over
realities?
to.
Yep.
You know, we played The Quarry, and I did not enjoy the fact that it was basically based around
Not gonna
demonizing
lie,
travelers,
I was afraid
which
your
is
face
extremely
might not have
racist, and they
replaced
were
with
told ahead
Sophie's.
of time not to do that.
No, I was shocked.
So I very much didn't like it.
There's Lucas, awaiting his fate at Caledon. Dead.
Working on your new book? Maybe you should switch to science fiction.
Max. Are you gonna tell me what the hell I went through? Or do I have to spend the next decade in therapy?
You should probably do that anyway.
I don't really know how to explain what happened.
You're stealing that dead girl's book.
But you should think of it as a second chance.
Yeah, we played it.
One
I
step
know.
ahead of you. I'm working on my apology as we speak. What do you say?
It made me very angry.
Give a guy some constructive feedback?
Give it to me.
It's a little rough, granted.
I hope the gracious hand of empathy backhands you into a ditch, Lucas.
Yeah.
You want to read it out loud or? No, this is just.
By now, I'm sure you've heard the rumors swirling about me, and I assume that social media being what it is, many of you have already drawn your conclusions and will not be swayed by an apology I make, no matter how grounded or sincere. To those who fall under that sad umbrella, I'm afraid this is where we part ways. But those of you willing to extend the gracious hand of empathy to one who has erred, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. To start off, I want to apologize for any hurt this has caused my longtime fans and supporters, and those who have held wilder beasts than these with so much affection in their hearts. I pray you will not let this affect those emotions. Emotions aren't good or bad, they just are. Secondly, I want to express my sincere regret under what circumstances the book came into the world. Going forward, a percentage of all royalties will be donated to a national organization dedicated to preventing death by suicide.
Why did he say the gracious hand of empathy when he didn't do anything to deserve empathy? Like, he didn't get hurt. He didn't have any consequences, maybe losing his book, but, like, that was his choice. He doesn't need empathy. He needs... Gosh, that's, like...
Do you actually mean any of this?
Yeah, right.
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
See, exactly.
I stole it. Not that they won't try.
Stupid.
So, what's your next move?
No, he's a piece of shit.
I'm not sure. Focusing on Robbie. I'm hoping he'll give me a second chance.
Lucas is the exact
That's
opposite
probably
of the kind of guy I
the
find
you've ever
attractive.
said.
It's not like I can stay at Caledon. This place has been poisoned against me.
Good reason.
Who's the victim now?
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
Seriously.
Okay, good. He just continues being absolutely terrible. He's a narcissist.
Goodbye, Lucas.
Like a malignant narcissist, specifically.
You too.
I have not played Detroit Become
No,
Human.
I mean his face. I don't find it attractive. Especially with facial hair.
Thomas, you're back. Mostly. Not there yet. My position's off.
No.
To take a photo?
Not there yet. My position's off.
Oh, you gotta get the
Not
head.
there yet. My position's
Scooch
off.
Scooch back, yeah.
Yeah, but
Not there yet.
I think you have to
My
scooch way
position's
back.
off.
yeah, but it's not active anymore.
Oh,
when you're way
maybe
back.
the other side. Just keep walking around it in a circle. There's a huge circle.
Nope. Oh, maybe from here.
Not there yet. My position's off.
You know what? I bet you have to be in the other reality. Can you get
There is no other reality.
Oh, that's right.
I haven't been able to use those powers since the storm. Not there yet. My position's off.
Alright. I'm over it.
Huh. Guess the Safi Memorial is no longer here. Or maybe never was. After all the storm shenanigans. This will help me get my bearings a little bit.
So that you can find the snapping turtle?
I guess. So we want to go this way, I guess.
I have a clear memory of deciding I'd take it.
Oh, you had to take the picture. Oh, there it is.
Interesting.
I wonder how I'll feel about this photo in 10 years.
Good old lens flare. Double exposure. Still him. Should zoom in. Or out. Yeah.
Right. There.
I like how he's not even in the second one.
Yasmin. I haven't heard from her since the day she came out of surgery. Hello?
Hello, Maxine.
Yeah, that's a...
How's your shoulder?
Makes me upset what he did anyway. He was a bad guy.
Major vein.
But I understand.
But it will be months of physical therapy before I can use my arm.
Yasmin. What you saw during the storm...
I don't need an explanation. Not yet. If I try to understand, then there will be no room for my recovery. And I will recover. I have to find Safia.
Any news about your job? I heard the board,
Oh yeah, she's probably gonna lose her job for
I have
lying.
been arguing with them. I made my mistakes, but these are offset by an excellent track record.
And did the board buy that?
They did not, no. I have been asked, forced to step down.
Good.
I love my daughter, Maxine, just like you. I am not a monster.
I haven't heard from Safi, if that's what you're trying to ask.
Oh. I had hoped. One moment. Excuse me. I'm apparently well past the appointed time to take my painkillers.
Okay.
Until next time.
Hold on a minute. No.
Jesus. Campus cleanup is gonna be a bitch.
No, but I just think so, yeah. And she also didn't wait.
Do you know anybody? So I know people. I've seen lots of people like talk on their phone like this, right? With like it's speakerphone or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I never seen anybody hold the phone
Far
to
away
their
from me.
head, but not.
So I have to pull it away from my head a lot because my ears do things to it.
Yeah.
And it drives me crazy. I've had my ear hang up the phone before.
So you have held it like that, like close to your head, but not
More like this, but yes. Like where my finger, like I'm still like balancing it a little bit. But I don't talk on the phone that often. It just sucks. That I'm likely to hang up on someone at least twice. If I'm talking, like really talking to them. My ear gets sweaty and then...
fear of radiation. Well,
Oh,
that's not how that works, but okay.
Use the phone like that, but nose pressed to the microwave.
Was the remaster of the originals better? No, the remaster was a gigantic
It was
mess.
awful.
I'm
not surprised.
quite disliked it,
Come
actually.
looking for us if you were her.
But mostly for like technical reasons. It was
Let's
kind of
listen
garbage.
to the game. Just because you had to make a choice now.
But it's not me. It's Safi. Does anyone ever know what she'll do next? Does she?
Maybe we should go easy on her.
Hey
Wait
Max,
for her to
remember
pick up
when
the
we had
pieces.
sex earlier this week? Sophie.
In the meantime,
Take your time. I'll be here when you're done.
I don't know if you played the remaster recently.
check on how
It might be better.
It may have been patched. I played it
There
when
were a
it
bunch
was
of
first released, and it was kind of a dumpster fire of technical problems.
I have have to go see about a girl.
So you're Super Max. Guess your secret identity's gone, huh?
I wanted to tell you.
I told you it was complicated.
But you couldn't. Just like with the Maya thing. Any more secrets, or do I finally get to know you now?
Would you really have believed me, though?
Moses did.
If I had told you?
It is pretty insane. You know, I remember rejecting you. And then you just found a version of me that still wanted you. A pretty cool trick. But kind of fucked
She
up.
didn't do it on purpose.
Where does that leave us? I'd understand if this changes things.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You kissed him too.
Uh-oh.
Right
Consequences.
in front of me, by the way. Well, one of the me's.
This whole other reality thing is new for me too. But I am sorry. It was a dick move.
All of this
Yep.
scares the shit out of me, honestly. If it weren't you, I don't know how down I would be to play Lois Lane. But it is you. And I like you.
I wouldn't have had him kiss if it was me.
I think I need time to sort out my shit. Give me a little. And then who knows? Maybe you can win me back.
Challenge accepted.
Vin. Gwinnebago.
Gwinnebago. I like Gwinnebago. That's
Well,
funny.
yeah, it's actually funny.
Lol.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to bash everyone together like that.
What do you mean?
Just the two realities.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice reference. Experiments. Also, I have so many telescopes now. Does anyone want to buy a telescope? Wow. Do you know what that is a reference to?
What is it a reference to?
That's tarot cards.
God, Vin looks tired. I'm glad he and Reggie got out of the storm okay.
Max! Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking glad to see you. I'm sorry for texting you like 900 times. Just didn't know who else to talk to.
Did he?
Don't worry. This sort of thing is isolating. It was for me the first time.
I feel more alone than I ever have in my life. I'm still trying to work out which Vin is which, you know?
Things
Well,
will
maybe
get
if you
better.
didn't just sleep
Yeah.
around and you tried to have a relationship.
New Horizons, right?
We'll talk soon.
Or at least be poly. Do something. Ooh, Safi. Oh, jeez. She's a...
Max! Sorry, I just... You're gonna explain what happened, right?
Hey. You okay?
What do you think it all means? Why you? Or Safi?
I'm still trying to understand. I didn't know anyone else had powers until I met Safi.
That must have been a revelation.
This is like the lead up to Avengers.
You have no idea.
How are we supposed to walk around knowing something like that could happen?
You already handle that. Every day. Anything could happen at any moment. You could be hit by a car. Struck by lightning.
Is this your pep talk?
I think that's everyone.
Hope this is
Okay, Moses.
over soon because
Let's
my
give them
back
the
is doing the
talk.
thing.
That storm seemed kind of evil, all I'm saying.
Yeah.
God.
It was dangerous.
Krampus feels like it
But
was
you're
a million
projecting.
years ago.
Forces don't have, like, ill intent. There's no good or bad.
Excuse me.
Do you blame Safi for what happened?
I just want to know she's okay.
Not an answer.
It's complicated. There's so much she didn't tell me. Or maybe she tried and I didn't pick up on it.
Doesn't mean any of...
Hey, Diamond? I'd like to get a photo for the end of the year. Mind if I...
Hey, at least she has permission.
Okay.
I was hoping she'd be a little more enthused, but...
Why would she be?
Fine, I'll do the thing.
Everything's changing so fast. I'm not sure what I'll do when you graduate.
You've got Tony.
Tony's not you.
What do you mean?
Nobody keeps me on task like you. You're the only reason I get anything done.
Oh.
Hey, if something happened in the storm, I mean, if you want to talk about anything,
I'm fine, all right? Jesus. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. This whole thing's got me weirded out.
it's okay. I argue with my siblings all the time.
Oh,
in
it's
the other
brother.
room.
Okay.
Like my sister.
That's right.
Oh.
We learned a tiny bit of
Keeps
that.
you on task too?
In her own way.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna miss you,
It's
Diamond.
Brian's game time.
I've got another year. Calm down.
Time goes by really fast, though.
Oh, it's in the other room.
Oh, apparently.
No, I said it's. Oh, it's in the other room. Is what I said.
Sorry, my phone alarm was going off in the other room, so I just had to go over there and turn it off. Alright.
What do you say to a picture? For old time's sake?
Moses has hypothermia. And now, crippling anxiety.
I can never have enough shots of Moses.
He's like trying to pose.
He's funny.
I'm just gonna leave that one as is. Oh god, what is Lucas saying?
I saw that message from him and I was like, don't even. He's not even worth it. But yeah, I guess.
Okay, whatever. I'm not invested enough to care.
Everyone's pretty shell-shocked.
Yep.
How about you? Still
Diamond just
excited?
evaporates.
Have double memories?
She walked
I
away.
can't be the only one.
Probably.
Oh, she's just
Seriously?
standing
Come
there.
on. It's fascinating.
She's reading Lucas's post.
Well, I feel better knowing you stood up to Safi. She cares what you think. Maybe it'll make a difference.
I mean, we do too. It's cool though. I mean, this was always coming.
I don't think it's over.
Mm-hmm.
At least she knows I'll be hanging around if she tries anything bad.
Until I'm not here anymore.
I'll be ready next time.
Wow, are they gonna do a direct sequel?
I mean, maybe. Where Safi's the
Hey.
villain.
We're a team, right? I'll handle it with you. No more hiding or running away.
Do you think you'll ever go back to Arcadia Bay?
It's finally starting
Yes.
to make
Yeah.
sense.
One day.
I never knew what to say when they'd say to call a friend. But I think it's starting to make sense. And I'll try to get it right.
Everybody's gathering around, and Diamond's still just sitting there back.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
there
you're
we
getting ready to do a speech. That's why.
Some days I just wanna get it right.
I think it's time I explained a few things.
I thought more people were gonna show up.
Have to try sometimes. Sometimes
It won't always make sense.
suddenly I
And
ask you to stay.
I'm not proud of every decision I made.
It's okay. And suddenly you don't walk away like the rest do. And suddenly I have so much more I could tell.
It's the truth. What's coming next is going to be difficult. For all of us.
To have you on my side.
But we're going to get through it together.
Some days
I promise.
I just wanna get it right, and I know that I won't have to.
This time, I'm not going anywhere.
So yeah, maybe. And if I heard that Russell Brand is selling an amulet you can buy to stop all that. It protects you from like radiation and 5G and Wi-Fi. And demons probably. Okay, I need to go rest. My knee is killing me and I have to work tonight. Alright. If you want to chat some more about it, we can talk about it again the next time we stream a little.
Yeah.
And we can go back and look at some of the other things that maybe happened. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Oh, there's the post credits. Oh, you can speed it up? Okay. We can listen to music later. People who stay after the movie and pretend to care about the credits. Oh, yeah, I dated a group and blah blah blah. Is he in this? No. I just wanna get That was good. Especially since she's like, if you see him. My side, I feel fine. That was the dropout joke. In the post credits, you shoot her.
I'm just looking to see if there's
Voice
anybody
actors
I know
that
or
you
recognize.
actually have met, yeah.
And the answer is no.
Well, that's not surprising. They probably had a bunch of people from Canada do it.
Are they Canadian?
Or no, French, right? Oh, that
Original
was still not.
team was.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Sorry, I had to make that radiation joke. It was killing me for a while. Russell Brand is such a grifter. France. Yeah, the second location. Austria. Had 900 people in it. So many sore spots. I don't know how to fix this.
I forget which game it was. It might have been True Colors. One of the games they had one person do all of the music.
Yeah.
Instead of licensing from like they did for the first game. But this looks like it's quite a few different things. Production babies. Production pets.
Have to leave soon. Hookers. Uh-oh.
Shit. Shit.
That's not how you deal
We're
with
gonna have to get you a blood transfusion.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You remember me. That's flattering. I've seen nosebleeds like that before.
Uh-huh.
So you can run, or you can follow me and get some answers.
Weird how they all meet each other.
Your choice.
Are you gonna play her next? Oh. I was on the nose. I'm not surprised. I mean, that's okay. I don't mind it. But I'm not surprised. That'll be interesting to actually have, like, you know, a different story with more people with powers and all that. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I was sure I was making the unpopular choice as
Sure.
I was making it.
Well, I mean, she's telling you she's going to turn into a villain, essentially.
Right.
Into Magneto. Okay, I have to go after this.
Did not find Loretta in the storm. Oh, whoops. Did not reflect in the bowling alley. Oh, I didn't see where that was.
Looked at all the books.
Yep. Uh-huh. Didn't speak with Reggie in the North Quad. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Hmm.
All right. Well.
Hi, baby. You want a belly rub? Yeah, you do.
Now that I've finished it, for sure, if I'm ranking these on emotional impact, this one is at the dead bottom. Like,
Yeah. I mean, you already said that, so.
well, I mean, but then you were like, oh, you know, maybe something will happen at the end, and I was like,
I didn't really think
that's got a long climb. It's got a real long climb if that's gonna happen.
Can you turn me off? I have to get out of here before I start crying. I'm in sick pain.
Yeah.
I should have got out of here about a half hour ago, honestly. I'm not gonna be able to work tonight if I'm not careful. All right, see you next time. I'm gonna go.
Bye, Belinda. What?
I'm just
saying bye because I wasn't gonna necessarily
Yeah,
shut
I
off
know.
the stream just yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go. Bye bye, Tiff.
I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called.
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of feeling about this sort of the way that I feared I might, and I just I don't know. I think my one word reaction would just be kind of disappointed, but not really surprised, I guess. And it's not, and don't get me wrong, I don't think it's bad. It just didn't do. It just didn't really it didn't deliver on anything. So I definitely remember, going through, especially the very first game, but even the other ones, and wanting to go back and replay them and kind of see like all of the other outcomes of the various choices. And I'm not feeling super motivated to do that in this case. I'm not saying I won't, but if I do, I'm not sure I'll stream it even. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it, but I'll probably move on to some other games first. Yeah, I think it has the same Heavy Rain, huh? Okay. I'll check it out. But I guess I think something about the original Life is Strange 2 is it was a real sleeper hit too. Like, I don't think it was particularly popular at first, and it was one of those games that like people kind of discovered over time, and then it was and it became it became a much bigger deal. But so I think it was kind of a surprise to everyone, like how well it did and how good it was. And that's a magic that's real hard to recapture. And that was my thing too, where it's like when I was saying earlier that I was thinking that I liked the direction that they originally went, which was kind of an anthology series where each story was self-contained and was able to be its own thing, but having kind of the supernatural thread that runs through it, and a general similarity in kind of like the story and the characters, but not anything direct. I just think that was better. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about a team up game either, but I guess my big thing in this case is, I guess I don't really want to revisit any of these characters all that bad. Like, I wasn't really caring for Safi there at the end, to the point that, like, when I made the decision, it's just like, I'm not joining you because I don't really like how you're acting right now. And Max, even from the first game, like, I mean, I like Max fine, but it's really like the dynamic between Max and Chloe that makes that first game so special. Not Max on her own. And really not Chloe on her own either. Although I think Chloe was the stronger character, even though she's not the player character. I guess, because that, I think that was kind of the thing for me with with like Before the Storm is Before the Storm, again, leaving Farewell out of it, because Farewell is kind of its own thing, which I really, really do like. But right. Well, that's what I was saying, is like in the original about Chloe and the wheelchair and all that kind of stuff. You know, the original game, I think there was something in pretty much every chapter that was, you know, shocking or surprising or heart-wrenching, you know, so many like emotional beats, that this game is just, this story is just kind of completely devoid of. Like, I really, there at the end, I'm just like, well, we got to the end. Okay. Like, I don't want to say I don't care, but it didn't move me in any particular way. It was just kind of like, well, it's over. But yeah. Chapter 4 was really short, I thought, in this one. And Chapter 5, well, let's see, we've been on for 2.5 hours, of which like a half hour of it we stopped and were talking, so it was also pretty short, I thought. And honestly, I didn't feel like there was a ton to do in it. It was just kind of like it wrapped up the story, but there weren't a whole lot of choices left to make. But yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know how I feel about the location. The location is fine. I mean, we got the snapping turtle, and there were like a few different places on campus. But yeah, I guess you don't really go too far. I do agree though, like, visually, very nice. But it looks a lot like True Colors. So they did well in that regard. But yeah, I'm glad you I'm glad you were here and shared your thoughts. That was fun to have someone to, you know, bounce some ideas off of and have a little bit of a discussion. Yeah, man, I'm just feeling. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you didn't spoil anything. Although, I mean, now that we've gotten to the end, I don't know that a spoiler would have really detracted all that much, because like I don't know. I guess I don't know. I want to say, I was gonna say the end wasn't very surprising, but I guess that's not how I expected it to end. But it just doesn't feel very fulfilling, I guess. It just feels like, well, okay, that's it. Have I played the DLC for True Colors? What was that? Wavelengths? I think I did, but I don't actually remember it right this off the top of my head. To be honest, my recollection. God, what is the name of that character? Yeah, because your game got deleted, so you got to replay True Colors first to play it. Well, that's not a terrible thing, I don't think. I enjoyed True Colors. It's been a little bit since I've played it. I'm trying to even remember like the character names. And it's like escaping me right now. But I remember the DLC was centered around the one character from the record shop, if I recall, right? And that's the thing, that's kind of interesting. Like from that game, she was a very interesting character, and one that it was like, oh, this is cool. I would, I'd be interested in a story / game about this character. From this game, I don't know, like, not really. At least not with what little they gave us from them. I mean, I like some of these characters, okay, but like, there's not enough there for me to Steph. Yeah, that's right. What was the main character's name? Like the player character in True Colors? I'm blanking on it right now. Alex, that's right. Thanks. And yeah, Steph has some connection to Chloe, as I recall, right? That was how they kind of like tied that into the whole Life is Strange universe. And you see, like, that kind of stuff. I think there's a lot of that nowadays, where they're doing performance capture of voice actors to kind of make it all whole, an entire performance, even though obviously the visuals are computer generated, but then they get to base them on the real person. And that's the thing. Belinda and I, we work a bunch of conventions every year, and they're anime conventions, and most of the guests most of like the guests of the convention that people are there to see are voice actors. And one of the things that one of the things that I think is a sentiment that they share a lot, and that I think is very, very, very valid, is voice acting. It's almost like the title is backwards, right? It's acting first, right? I mean, yes, it's voices, but just voices. But like, if you're not a good actor, it's not going to be a good performance, and it's not going to it's not going to do well for whatever medium it is, whether it's animation or video games or whatever. It's not going to aid in creating that character if the voice performance is bad, because the acting is bad. But anyway, yeah. So it would make sense, though, that the good ones, the good voice actors, would have acting abilities, that if you were to actually put them on camera, which when you're doing performance capture, motion capture, that's like kind of like just one step removed, right? Because now you're getting all of their actual physical performance, their visual performance to some extent, is seen along with their their spoken performance. But yeah, it would make sense that they would be good at it. The ones who are good, right? But hold on, let me see. Heavy Rain. That sounds familiar. I'm trying to... Let me look at that and see if I... That looks familiar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not played this, but I recognize it. Yeah, I would probably end up playing it on PS4, I guess. I don't have a, I have a PS4, but I don't have a 3 or a 5 for that matter. But, I do have a 1 and 2. Doesn't help me in this case, though, does it? But, alright. Well, thanks for, coming along on this little journey with me. I think I'm gonna... Yeah. It's nice chatting with you, too. Let me, I think I'm gonna, wrap this, stream up, though, for now. And, yeah, have a good night.